People are okay with you doing well as long as you're not doing better than them, sadly. And I've seen this so many times in careers and friendships to where they love you until you start to get applause and approval from other people. And then it quickly turns to disdain and hate and envy. And this reminds me of Saul and King David, because Saul knew that King David was next in line to be king. Originally, Saul loved David, and he admired him, and they were great friends until the community around him started to recognize what King David was doing. In 1 Samuel 18:8-9, it states that Saul had slain his thousands and David his tens of thousands. So there, Saul starts to compare himself to David. Instead of Saul collaborating with David and trying to work with David, right? And trying to mentor David, he started to compare himself. And he started to say, wait, I only killed thousands of people, but David is killing tens of thousands of people, right? And then in verse 8, it says, Saul was very angry, and this refrain displeased him greatly. They had credited David with tens of thousands, he thought, but with me only thousands. What more can he get but the kingdom? And from that time on, Saul kept a close eye on David. So instead of congratulating David, Saul became envious of David. So envious to the point that he created an army against David. But guess what? The weapons can form, but they will not prosper. The enemies can come around the anointed one, but they will not prosper. God kept even though Saul kept a close eye on David, and he conspired against David and tried to kill David because he didn't want him to have the kingdom, God kept a close eye on David as well. And God ensured that nothing was going to happen to David. God ensured that David was going to be protected. And all the attacks that Saul had against David never prospered. It even got into the point, you guys, when you read further along in the book of Samuel, that David was actually close to Saul to the point where he could have killed him, but decided not to. Instead, he just took his sword. And this angered Saul to the point that he knew that his enemy could have killed him, but he decided not to. You guys, God is going to position you in your next move to the point that no one can do anything about it. Don't allow the naysayers or people that go against you to stop what God has for you. You guys, I have a lot of people that watch my videos but are not subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, please subscribe. It goes a real long way, you guys. I hope this message has helped. Have a blessed day.